The one and only Charlotte Flair.
Perhaps the greatest competitor in the history of the women's division.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair!
Corey, I'm sure you would agree that no one makes quite an entrance like Charlotte Flair.
I completely agree, Saxton, because every time she's in the ring, it is a spectacle to behold.
Charlotte Flair competed in the first women's match to main event WrestleMania and takes pride in always controlling the situation around her.
There is no one better in the big moment than Charlotte Flair.
As physically dominant as any superstar we have ever seen.
Charlotte is always happy to send a message inside the ropes.
And each step furthers her legacy. Greatness has a name, and it is Charlotte Flair.
Lover or hater, she is truly the measuring stick of this division, standing head and shoulders above her peers.
Looks like somebody woke up on the wrong side of the bed.
And her opponent from Chinatown, New York, Wendy Choo!
You know, Wendy Choo used to be full of sweet dreams. Now Wendy Choo is a walking nightmare.
Yeah, there's definitely something about her dark, twisted energy that's emerged recently. One thing I know for sure is I would not start a pillow fight with Wendy Choo.
When it comes to Wendy Choo, nap time is over.
I don't know how you can't be nervous when you are prepared for the match of your life against the greatest generational talent in women's division history.
That sounds the bell, and Charlotte Flair is all set for action in the ring. For every battle, the Queen's strategic mind comes up with a complex plan of attack for each specific situation.
And that's what has made Charlotte such a challenging opponent for nearly everyone in the WWE. While everyone is playing checkers, she's really playing chess.
Yeah, Byron, and we've seen her ability to adapt to situations so fluidly in the ring. She really is a once-in-a-lifetime superstar.
In the opposite corner is the ominous Wendy Choo. And Choo's been attacking people from behind and putting them to sleep, so no one's safe.
Well, Wendy Choo's eyes are windows to a nightmare. To make matters worse, Choo's got a hit list. Saxton, I heard you're on it, which is pretty cool, actually. Oh, man.
And into the collar and elbow.
Maneuvering out and into control of the situation. Taking things down and able to shift into the headlock.
Goes for a headlock. Spot.
Finds a counter for two. Producing a trampling. Setting course to the top turnbuckle.
Up high. Big collision on the splash.
This could do it.
Two. It's still hanging on.
Able to squeeze that shoulder out. So close.
Corey, what's one of those intangible elements that Charlotte Flair brings into the ring?
I think there's more than just one, Cole, but if I had to point out a major one, I'd say it's her fighting spirit. She's got an unrelenting drive to be the best and win at all costs. The Queen will simply not settle for anything less. Looking to end this once and for all.
She wins! She wins!
Here is your winner, Charlotte Flair!
Charlotte wins here quite impressively.
Wendy Choo learning the hard way, you don't sleep on the job.
Is Trick Willie.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Columbia, South Carolina, weighing in at 205 pounds, Trick Williams!
So much swagger, so much confidence.
Williams sees himself as the next big thing.
And he's not the only one who does. Trick Williams has everything a superstar needs. Confidence, swagger, and he's actually wildly talented.
This is a very tough combination to deal with.
Trick Williams is for real.
Will this be a match or a beatdown?
I'd say the latter if Jamal has his way.
And his opponent, representing 3-minute warning from Houston, Texas, weighing in at 350 pounds, Jamal!
Well, Jamal can't be reasoned with or tamed, and he hits like a bulldozer.
Truly off the leash when he heads out for a match.
A scary presence, but also insanely athletic.
The ground shakes when he dives. The amount of air he gets, plus his size, it's just unnatural. Trick Williams ready for action here.
A lot of people underestimate Williams, and he's the kind of guy that takes that personally. With the gift of gab and the gift of jab, Trick Williams demands you show him the respect he deserves.
Yeah, Corey, we're about to see how Trick gets that done tonight.
But he's got trouble on his hands in the form of Jamal. Jamal's got an explosive temper and a very short fuse. I'd give him 3 minutes at most until he blows up.
On top of that, Jamal's incredibly tough. He knows his way around a fight and isn't going to be too bothered taking a few hits along the way.
Boom! Oh, arm drag.
Jamal on the receiving end.
Caught for the DDT.
Oh no, trapping the arm. A vicious stomps to the hand. And if the first stomp doesn't send you the message, the follow-up ones definitely will.
Connects with the kick.
He's headed to the top now.
And he's coming to, about to stumble his way into danger.
Back in the ring. Locking up with the collar and elbow.
Being driven to the ropes here. Good display of power.
Double axe handle.
And a direct attack brought to Trick there.
Taking a bit of damage, but he shouldn't worry.
Drop kick. Hits the mark.
He's quick to get out of the way there.
When it comes to singles competition, Trick Williams has proven himself to be quite the hurdle to jump for. What do you think is the key to clearing Trick?
The quickest way to flip a script on Trick Williams is to set him off. Get him angry. As we've seen before, if you can make Trick see red, he will make mistakes. And he'll do that sooner rather than later.
Turns it into a pin attempt. Gets his shoulder up before the 2 count.
Strong kick out.
Going for the cover. Hold on.
They're cheating. Come on, Win.
This isn't even close to over.
Ooh, merciless looking blow.
Right across the throat. Slam.
Boom, what impact. Counters to gain the advantage.
Goes into the corner.
Oh, a big boom.
Jamal saves himself. Ooh.
Clubbing blow.
He's getting fired up now, really feeding off this crowd.
Oh, shoulder first. And the ring just shifted. He's finding himself in some territory he does not want to be in.
At this point in the match, you have to expect to be run down. Trick Williams off the ropes. Williams had him measured.
Quickly transition. Shoulders are down.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he kicked out.
I truly thought it was all over there. Talk about resilience.
Yeah, but did you see how the referee had to get into position? That was all the difference.
Big move, but it's still unable to end this. Caught with the knee.
Escapes out of that attack. Dominating shoulder tackle.
What could Trick be looking for?
I think we know what he's thinking, and it's not going to be nice. Take off.
Oh, he paid for that. High risk. Oh, man.
Headlock. Oh, a cheap shot right above the eye.
Headbutt to the back of the neck. A quick reversal by Williams.
Trading counters and reversals back.
Up they go.
Samoa driver. That has Trick rocked.
Makes the cover. Three. No, that's 2 count.
I can't believe this whole arena's in shock.
Yeah, but no one's more shocked than the man who thought he had a pinfall.
That move has brought victory before, but not on this occasion. Might be time to think outside the box. Using the rope to their advantage.
Punishing their opponent.
Oh, what a tackle. Elbow drop. Ooh, look at a boxer with a speed bag. What do they have planned here?
From delivering a Uranagi.
Williams lays it down.
I think we might have just seen Trick reach. Trick off the ropes.
And that was taking the attack to the competition with that one.
Williams might just have it.
And finally, he picks up the victory.
Here is your winner, Trick Williams.
A disheartening loss for Jamal here.
This has to be a huge moment for Trick. He just let everyone know he's to be respected. Here comes the role model and the foundation of the women's division.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from San Jose, California, the WWE Women's Champion,
Bayley has worked her entire life for this, and whether you like her or not, she is always true to herself.
Bayley had a vision and made it happen. Survived so many ups and downs.
Bayley has something special inside that drives her and has made her one of the greatest in history. A true student of the game, Bayley can flex on you in so many ways.
A tremendous strategist with an amazing will to win. A woman whose career has represented a crucial change in women's wrestling.
You know, I'm glad to see you're finally seeing the light about the role model. If looks could kill, I don't think I even need to finish my sentence, gentlemen.
And her opponent, accompanied by Paul Ellering, representing the Final Testament from Sin City, Scarlett.
There is a chill in the air whenever Scarlett enters a room. The coldness defines her as a superstar.
Already playing serious mind games with the women's roster.
Dangerous, devious intentions, no doubt in mind.
The sinister siren making her presence felt. And we're underway with Bayley in action. As much as Bayley has become known for running her mouth, you have to admit she's extremely dangerous in the ring. So focused on controlling the competition, controlling every possible situation. I imagine that will play a huge role in this matchup.
You can't count out Scarlett, though. We know just how dangerous she can be behind the scenes in the shroud of darkness. But in that ring, she can be just as dangerous. Believe me.
Bayley never saw that coming.
A chain of reversals here, every motion getting cut off. Each shot landing with a little bit more venom.
Slugging away with everything they've got.
Neither competitor is backing down.
Oh my goodness, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
Bayley loves to be in control of the match, to dictate the flow. Corey, is there an easy way to turn that against her?
Oh, absolutely, Cole. If you can disrupt Bayley's rhythm and make things difficult for her, she'll start to get very frustrated. And even the best superstars get sloppy and make mistakes when they're flustered.
He is getting rid of the turnbuckle pad. Don't say that too loud, Saxton. You might get caught.
Oh. Wards that off. What a response.
All tied up now. And look at this, able to get wrist lock control. Finding a way out to get the top wrist lock here. Escapes the hold, now into a hammerlock.
Getting out and now locking in the side headlock.
Locking up with one another.
Transitioning right into the wrist lock.
Bam! Scarlett's toughness being put to the test.
Hard-hitting damage coming from Bayley.
Oh, right to the shoulder. Headed up to the top turnbuckle. And what's this manager looking for under the ring? He has no business down there. Perched up top.
Oh, she missed. This one's about to be over.
Now shoulders down. Here we go. She kicks out with authority after two.
Somehow, some way.
Turn that around.
Elbow drop right on point.
No. Getting to her feet here. Stumbling into the lion's den.
Interceptor.
She's got her pinned. Almost 2.5.
If she keeps the pressure on, the next one might do it. Bayley's on the edge of defeat. Can she respond?
Check this out, guys. Double underhook coming.
Byron's going to love this. The Dude Buster.
Will Scarlett put it away here?
And she's still in the game.
And we knew Bayley was stubborn, but you've got to admit she showed her toughness with that kick out.
That was a great opportunity to put this one away, but it slipped right through her fingers.
She sees her rising to her feet. This is her opportunity.
Watch out. Crash landing. Oh, what a club.
Put into the corner. What could be next?
I think we know what's coming up.
Meteor to the gut.
Oh, square shot with the back elbows ends that. Kick gets caught.
Both superstars countering one move after another.
She's rising up, rising into a precarious position. From the top, double axe handle.
Looking to put this one away here. She gets the shoulder up. What does she have to do to put her away?
I'm asking myself the same question. I have no idea.
Oh, and here comes Bayley. And look at Bayley go.
Picking up the pace. This is where she's at her best.
Incredible momentum shift here. And the WWE fans are behind Bayley. What more can any of these women do in this scenario?
You have to squeeze every last ounce out of whatever gas you have left in the tank.
Setting up for something here.
Right across the larynx.
Cuts off their offense with a swift elbow to the gut.
Ooh, takedown, skull first.
Man.
Oh, man.
Scarlett sizing her up.
Kick to the gut. Set up.
Canadian destroyer.
That could end Bayley's night.
Covers, wasting no time.
This could be it.
Oh, my, that was close.
Can Bayley now mobilize? She had enough to kick out, but needs to get on the offensive now.
And that result leaves everyone shocked. But will the shoulder come up if that move hits one more time?
Effective arm drag.
Climbing up, she got something big planned from the top. Crash and burn.
Man, oh man, took that crucial leap of faith, and no one was there.
And Bayley gets cut right off with the lariat. She throws her back in.
Reaching the end of the official's count. Come on, let's not end things like this.
Into the cover.
The feet are on the ropes. Come on.
A kick out at two.
Getting that shoulder up now is huge.
Picked up and being carried around now. Hurry. She's going for the cover. No, she kicks out.
Incredible to think. After everything we've witnessed, we are still at a stiff.
Bayley, shot to the lip.
Rose plant. Is it enough for Bayley?
Transitions into the pen. Is this it? Oh, she's still alive.
It was almost all over for her.
It does not get much closer to 3 than that.
And Story's pinned.
Are we going to see it?
All tied up. Both arms locked.
Can she take much more? Hold on, maneuvers herself out.
One step ahead with the takedown. Oh, look at this impact.
Oh, double knees to the back of the neck.
You can feel the WWE Universe reverberating off every corner in this building.
No, that's not right. Somebody do something about that.
Using the elbow to escape the attack.
Oh, clothesline. Bayley climbs the turnbuckle.
Bayley from the top. Drops the elbow. Going for the win. Not letting up.
What a win for Bayley.
Here is your winner, Bayley!
And Bayley with the win.
This loss may not have been in the tarot cards for Scarlett, but her fortune is sure to change next time.
Here comes one impressive athlete. Oh, the Femi.
Impressive and intimidating.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Lagos, Nigeria. Weighing in at 273 pounds. The NXT Champion, Obafemi.
A track and field standout before arriving in WWE.
Yeah, but Oba's taken to in-ring competition like the proverbial...
Honestly looks custom built for this business.
Thus far, Oba's proven to be nearly unstoppable.
Yeah, I agree, Corey. He has brushed obstacles aside and continues to establish himself as a major force in this industry.
The young and hungry Jimmy Uso.
And his opponent, accompanied by Tamina, representing the Usos from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 247 pounds, Jimmy Uso.
A second-generation star with a ton of talent.
Still early in his career, but Jimmy Uso has shown to be more cutthroat than his brother.
That's a trait that'll serve the Usos well, and someday it might serve Jimmy himself, too. There's the bell as we have Obafemi looking to continue his rule in WWE.
Unbreakable, unstoppable, unshakable are only a few words that come to mind whenever we see Oba in action. For a while there, it seemed like Femi couldn't lose. But even when he did, it didn't slow him down at all.
Yeah, Byron, and that's the type of momentum that catapults a wrestler to superstardom.
When you're talking about Jimmy Uso, all he needs is to connect with one super kick, and that can change everything.
He may be down since day one-ish, but that kick will put you down in a second.
Trying to make the switch out here, and does quickly to a side headlock. Makes a move and applies a wrist lock.
What an impactful STO.
Stomping. Ouch.
And he's going to the top.
Watching. Delivers the elbow.
And a quick pin attempt. Manages to escape before the 3 count.
He's still in the fight, but for how much longer?
Taking aim on the arm.
Jimmy saw it coming.
What a headbutt.
Vicious. He'll make his way to the ring. What a shot. Big back body drop.
What elevation.
I don't know how they pulled that off, but it could be just what was needed to take advantage of the bigger opponent. Great job anticipating Jimmy. Clothesline!
Off with their head. Unleashing a barrage on their opponent.
What a counter! And enters back into the ring. A reversal. He saw that coming.
Tackles, ruthless. Taking out G
From the middle rope.
Oh, what a splash! It's like an SUV falling on you.
Looks like he's coming back in. He manages to get to the ropes.
And that put an end to this submission.
Oof, and all the impact brought to the knee. Oof. Here he goes for the win. And there's the kick out.
I didn't think this match was close to over.
And it looked like Oba got caught hard by that.
Yeah, that ruthless side that Jimmy just absolutely took over there.
Ooh! Boom! Boom! Persistent barrage.
Every strike more devastating than the last.
Slam! What impact! Femi saw what was coming. Big back body drop.
Oh, you see the height on that?
Completely disregarding their size disparity. Insane power there. Oba is undergoing a thrashing. Shoulders down, cover. He's able to kick out before two.
Showing his determination there with that kick out.
Good golly, what a knee. His body is showing the effects of this match.
Another reminder that the longer this match goes on, the harder things are going to get.
Ow!
Big elbow.
Supreme confidence here from Jimmy Uso, but he is giving his opponent a lot of time here.
Oba doing what he can to alter the beatdown.
Oba trying to bring the fight back in this one.
Jimmy Uso looking dangerous in there.
Jimmy's proven hard to deal with.
Sliding clothesline finds the mark.
Here we go. Jimmy going up high.
Uso.
Uso splash.
Will Jimmy seal this up?
And going for the pin. Kicks out. Just kicked out.
Where in the world is he getting this from?
His beating heart will not be stopped.
Will that be the last opportunity? Is there still enough left in these men? Elbow drop.
Piercing.
Getting back to his feet, trying to fight on, but it might be too late.
Blistering shoulder block.
With a clothesline.
And Jimmy takes on even more damage.
Yeah, it's becoming a dangerous scene for Jimmy. Ooh. Ooh. Stalking his prey. Ready to strike.
Gut kick.
Nothing fancy here.
Instant victory.
He got the shoulder up in time.
Not quite enough to put him away. Oh, what a clothesline.
Oh, man, he is fired up now. Elbow drop.
Oh, kick right to the gut.
This is not going to end well.
Bang! What a move.
Hazardous position as Jimmy gains his footing. Uh-oh.
Femi gets cut off.
Neither one of these men are showing any signs of staying down.
Yeah, but it can't last much longer at this pace.
He might be getting up, but it doesn't look like it will be for long. Up high.
Oh, no, went big and pays for it.
Yeah, and I don't think that's what was in mind there.
I don't know if there was anything in mind there.
Now looking good in this position. Oh, look at this. And he slides him back to the mat. Jimmy Uso with a well-timed shot. Oh, stomping away. He's climbing to the top.
Uso. Jimmy Uso splash.
Raised eyes on Femi now.
No, he beats the count.
I would have bet this was one after that last hit.
Goes to show you just never know what your opponent's.
Now he's got to hope the opportunity presents.
Pops up there.
The ruler with the fall from grace. Femi has him staring at the lights.
It's over. Brutality finally comes to an end.
Here is your winner,
Femi once again solidifying his standing with this win.
Jimmy brought his A game, but I guess even that just wasn't enough in this one. Here comes an in-your-face superstar, Fallon Henley.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, accompanied by JC Jane from Chelsea, Michigan, the NXT Women's North American Champion, Fallon Henley.
You have to be careful around Fallon Henley. She'll knock your teeth out and keep them as a souvenir.
You can feel Fallon's focus. She has an incredible intensity and is a one-woman ambush.
I've had the pleasure of calling a lot of Fallon Henley's matches, and I can tell you, she's a straight-up problem for any opponent.
And her opponent from Los Angeles, California, Victoria!
This is a woman who is downright malicious and has twisted mind games.
Well, those mind games have done their part in helping her win multiple championships.
With Victoria in the ring, things could truly get out of control here.
Her fans definitely hope so, Byron. We're all set for action here with the devious and manipulative Victoria in the ring.
Look, Cole, just because Victoria knows how to play the game doesn't mean she's doing anything wrong. Victoria's a serious competitor in the ring, and her ability to sink her nails into the mind of an opponent is something that should be admired.
Of course you would admire someone with such a sinister history, Corey.
Coming out of the opposite corner is Fallon Henley, who wants to take her opponent out when they're not looking and talk a lot of trash.
Get off your high horse, Saxton. Fallon's found a way to accelerate her journey to the going for the early cover.
Counters! Cover! And she kicks out right away.
She's not wasting any time going after an early pinfall.
Locking up. Being driven back and is getting cornered now. well-timed offense there.
The waistlock, holding on tight. Look ringside now, guys. This manager is doing something very suspicious.
Referee setting the hardware aside, clearing the way for any future damage.
She's going for the cover. Reverses the pin, shoulders down.
Oh, turning the pin around.
This one's far from over.
She probably didn't expect it to put her away there, but she's put her on notice.
And that move might have crossed the line.
I see how it is. Going to take any shortcut to bypass a clean competition.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with a shortcut, Saxton.
Corey, what do you have to do when facing off against Fallon Henley? How do you gain the upper hand?
Well, you can't let Fallon turn this into her kind of brawl. Fallon Henley knows how to get dirty, knows how to turn things into a brawl, which is what she'd prefer. So do what you can to slow her down and prevent her from getting anything going.
Just punishing their opponent.
She better get back in the ring. Not much time left.
Would you look at this? She is removed. Watch out! Suicide dive!
What a display of fearlessness we just witnessed.
That's the kind of attitude you need to take yourself to the next level. No way. Someone that size is not supposed to be able to do a moonsault like that. Oh, look out. Henley keeping her opponent at bay.
And now she delivers her back into the ring. Uh-oh. That can make an opening for her. Hoist it up high and getting the cover here. And she kicks out at two.
She is still fighting, still keeping this going. And she anticipated what was coming.
Victoria crafting an attack.
Down with a suplex.
Victoria has her dead to rights.
And Henley able to reverse that. Fighting back with everything she has.
Big time power slam.
Fallon Henley has lost any sense of command in this one.
And this is how you take care of Fallon Henley, slowing her down and keeping her from getting anything going.
Henley showing she's not out of it.
That's possibly the trigger for Fallon to battle her way back into this. Fallon showing why she cannot be underestimated.
Look at that.
Famous her.
Did Henley just close this out?
Here's the pin. No, she kicks out. She kicks out.
I do not know how they got up from that.
Operating on pure instinct and adrenaline right now.
But if we see one more devastating move again, this can be over soon.
Oh, she has bad intentions now. Removing the turnbuckle pad. From the top rope.
Henley was scouted there.
And evades the attack. Dumped face first. Leg drop.
Things are looking a little rocky for her.
Yeah, but this kind of damage is to be expected this deep in a match.
Oh, face stop. Ah, stop.
She's getting back up, but she's super out of it.
Victoria lifting her opponent up. Widow's pick.
And it can all be over for Henley.
Now with the cover.
That's gotta be it.
And they're still in this.
You have to wonder, what more does she have left?
We have reached a whole other level here.
Is there still enough left to try that maneuver again? Or is her confidence shaken? Victoria with an aggressive game plan here.
Victoria's proving to be...
Uh-oh. Way too...
Diving moonsault!
And she's tracking her opponent. Might be ready to put her away.
Victoria lifting her opponent up. Widow's pick.
Will that do it for Victoria? Will that do it?
Two. Oh, and she picked up a
pulls out the win.
Fallon Henley's a tough woman. This loss won't get her down for long, and she'll come back even stronger.
It's fight night!
And we are about to see a powerhouse unleashed.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from England, weighing in at 253 pounds, Ridge Holland!
Ridge Holland is a rough and tumble competitor.
Yeah, Ridge just loves to fight, never tries to show off or be stylish.
Ridge Holland is rarely pretty, but always effective.
There is a mean streak a mile long that turns on once that bell rings.
Ridge would prefer you use meters instead, but I completely agree.
We're about to be graced by the presence of international icons.
More like internationally annoying.
And his opponent, accompanied by Grayson Waller, representing A-Town Down Under from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, Austin Theory!
I hate to say this, these guys are indeed as talented as they think they are.
I think it's about time we start showing A-Town Down Under the respect they deserve.
Well, I'm just glad these two don't have a microphone tonight.
Well, Theory and Waller are about to say everything they need to in the ring tonight.
Here's the bell, and Austin Theory is looking as ready as ever.
One of the most promising young talents in all of WWE, and he's already accomplished so much. Austin Theory is the future of this company, gentlemen.
Well, Theory's definitely impressive, Corey. Some would argue his personality does leave something to be desired.
But Ridge Holland is ready to launch himself into action. And know this, Ridge the Fridge doesn't just hit you, he goes through you.
He's building his resume as a singles competitor and is more than happy to do so by piling up a stack of fallen opponents.
And here we go, returning to the ring.
There's some gouging going on.
That's unnecessary.
Achilles lock. Torture time.
Oh, the pressure on the left knee. He's trying to fight it. He's trying to break out and does it.
And wait a minute. What's the manager doing under the apron?
Grabbing an item from under the ring is perfectly within the duties of being a manager.
Oof.
Here it comes.
Nicely done.
Flying possum, shoulders down, and he gets the shoulder up.
He thought he did more damage than he actually did.
Oh, the physicality on display there, unbelievable.
If I've got one piece of advice for Austin Theory in this match, it's to stay focused and don't get cocky. Theory has a nasty habit of counting his chickens before they've hatched and showboating when he should be getting things done.
Very true, Corey. We've seen that exact scenario play out before with Austin Theory.
There's a slingshot into the drop kick. Cover.
A kick out stops the rabbit, too.
You rarely see a full...
And look at this now. Bad intentions coming with this hold.
And the ropes. That's going to end the submission. Does the official not see him removing the turnbuckle pad?
Keep your voice down.
Oh, and he gets discarded out of the ring. Climbing to the top turnbuckle now. What are we going to see from Theory? From the top. Elbow drop. Ridge gets the better there. Caught the leg. Textbook arm drag.
He's getting back up, but I don't think he's going to like what he finds.
Uh-oh.
Oh! Throwing all caution to the wind and leaping to the outside.
Oh, he timed that counter well.
Good golly, driven directly into the steel stairs.
Targeting a body part, working the arm.
And he gets delivered back into the ring.
He's got to make some moves here or suffer the countout.
Crossing the legs.
Brainbuster to the knee. Turning it into a pin for the win. And a kick out at 2.
I mean, you got to think he's just one final blow away from not kicking out next time.
Arm wringer of pride. Top wrist lock. Opponent down to one knee. But this opponent still fighting.
He is getting rid of the turnbuckle pad. Don't say that too loud, Saxon. You might get caught.
Reigns down an elbow retaliation.
Theory sidesteps.
He's starting to look better.
Yeah, Theory showing he's wise beyond his years with that offensive display. Waiting for him to get back on his feet so he can strike.
There's a slingshot super kick. They didn't see that one coming. Oh no, getting in position. What's he planning to do here?
Escape and a takedown. Theory's got a plan to end this.
Super kick by Theory.
Can Theory close this?
2. Oh, he gets the shoulder up before 3.
I'm pretty sure everyone in the building thought that was going to be the end of it, myself included.
And Theory clearly thought he had it there. He might have to consider a new strategy at this point. This has become a monumental struggle for these competitors.
It is down to who still has the energy, the resolve to put the pedal to the metal. Ridge Holland, shut off the power with the Ridgeplex.
Got caught with a punch to the face. These two are finding an answer for everything.
Totally helpless at the moment. Shot to the throat. I think he's totally gassed.
Yeah, I don't know how much longer a good defense will even matter at this point.
Oh, what a response. push past the break now.
Holland displaying the stamina to keep the victory in play.
Getting up real slow. Not quite up
From the top. Diving double axe handle.
Rich Holland. Moving grit by Rich Holland.
And staying with it into the cover.
What an incredible match and win for Rich Holland.
Here is your winner, Rich Holland!
A bitter loss for Austin Theory.
Another banger on the books for Holland.
Ridge the Fridge, very clearly marking his territory here in WWE. The Queen of Spades about to grace the WWE Universe with true submission expertise.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, representing the Pure Fusion Collective from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, the Queen of Spades, Shayna
A women's MMA pioneer. In fact, Shayna Baszler finished most of her matches by submission.
And those skills have translated to WWE Women's Division dominance. Prepare for a perfect display of lethal MMA skills from a woman who delights in causing pain.
Shayna Baszler is ruthless inside the ring and about to show absolutely no mercy.
Straight out of Sin City, she is one to watch in WWE.
Yeah, a powerhouse threat in the women's division.
And her partner, representing the Pure Fusion Collective from Las Vegas, Nevada, Zoe Stark!
I love Zoe Stark's energy and love of competition.
Well, there's no accounting for taste, but she has proven it by capturing the NXT Women's Tag Team titles. She calls herself undeniable. Well, it's time to prove it.
I have every bit of confidence that she will. There is a chill in the air.
The arrival of the bewitching duo, Fire and Dawn.
Isla Dawn and Elba Fire, the unholy union.
These two women are self-proclaimed practitioners and scholars of the dark arts.
And they're not afraid to use their dark powers to get ahead in WWE.
Mischievous, devious, cunning, all part of Fire and Dawn's dark personas. The unholy union, as dangerous as they are disturbing.
Fire and Dawn ready to conjure up a win.
The diabolical entity of Alba Fire and Isla Dawn rose to infamy during their annihilation of NXT, which only intensified their desire to cause widespread agony and suffering.
The devastation of their cryptic powers is realized when they combine their strength to isolate an opponent and destroy them with brutal double-team attacks.
Going up against Fire and Dawn can lead to a treacherous outcome for opponents.
And Pure Fusion Collective isn't here to play.
Up the arm drag, roll right into a pinning combination.
And the shoulders up. Too early for that pin attempt.
Placed against the turnbuckles. Oh, she was ready with the counter. Mounted palm strikes. Just going all out with every blow.
Now this is a textbook example of how to bend the rules.
Using the forearm to their advantage. And there is no other term for that than just cheap. A cheap shot. Oh my God, the old face drop.
That's just disrespectful.
Nice takedown. Stack them up. Beautiful. Might sneak one. Turns the tables. Shoulders down. Turns it around and has the pin. Gets reversed.
Is it enough?
No trouble kicking out of that one.
She was hopeful going for the pin there.
Scramble back to her partner and gets the tag. Oh, step up Enziguri. Hurricane Rana.
Unbelievable athleticism.
And just like that, we've kicked the tempo up a notch.
She's really starting to feel the effects of this match.
This is where she needs to lead to her partner for him.
Goes down face first from the gourd buster. Placing her against the turnbuckle.
That's a good tag.
Tag made. Double team action coming. Bang! Kick right to the face. What has this tag team got planned now? Oh, look at Tarantula with a super kick. Incredible.
And make it twice. Ouch.
And she makes the tag.
Tag made. What do these two have in store next? Oh, shot there. And not done yet. What in the world? It looks like a tarantula followed by a super kick.
The communication between these two is evident by that move. Straight into the pin.
She's still as determined as ever.
Dawn with a nice turnaround. Oh, kick right to the gut. And Stark hung tough, but that looked like it took a toll.
Isla showing an aggression that won't be contained. Ooh.
Going up. Uh-oh.
Fighting out. Hammering away with punches to the face.
Well-framed standing moonsault.
And don't just look at that as showing off. The revolution involved in that move makes the impact so much more devastating.
There's the tag.
And it is on. Alba Fire with the goalie bomb.
And quickly into the cover.
Might be in trouble.
Fire scaling the turnbuckles. A reversal. Well scouted. response to Fire's offense. Super kick!
Tag it in.
Look at this. This can't be good.
Can't prepare your face for that. Oh, look at this.
Boot right to the throat. She's vulnerable. Up on the top turnbuckle.
Can be very lonely up on the top.
Yeah, but you got to come down hard. Gut wrench! Suplex!
Bam!
Bam! She flipped that attack around.
With the goal bomb!
Climbing up to the top, looking to go high risk.
From the top!
Kick out. She still has life.
She just will not go away.
Being carried around now. Sit down. Powerbomb.
And all eyes are on Alba now. Ooh! Oh!
Drop kick hits hard, lands harder.
My goodness, did you hear that chop?
And no one could have predicted the lengths these superstars would go to steal the show tonight.
Oh, man, inverted backbreaker.
Ow. And whatever the game plan, it didn't look to work out for Alba there.
Yeah, Shayna showing that focus on breaking her opponent down inch by inch. Sent to the corner.
Tag made.
Fire has a full grasp.
Boom, DDT.
Tag is made. Tandem offense on the horizon here. What do these two have in mind for their opponent? Oh, look at this. It's a gory flatliner. Wow.
Will Stark recover?
Makes the cover. No, didn't get it.
I was sure this one was over.
An elbow drop, and then look at the knee strikes.
The noise surging through this arena is ridiculous.
It's the echoes of the universe witnessing a war.
And a suplex. I can't imagine the pain being felt right now.
At this point in the match, there's no time to recover. The damage is done.
Following slam. Adrenaline pumping. Here she goes. Top rope.
She's locked in, looking to go for something big.
From the top rope. A diving meteora.
Brutal knee strike.
She gets bounced into the corner.
Oh,
Shot right to the midsection.
Nasty looking inverted suplex.
Pin attempt on Zoe. For the win.
wow, got it. Big time tag team win.
Here are your winners, Alba Fire and Isla Dawn, the Unholy Union.
And teamwork makes the dream work in this tag team victory.
Gives you hope for the future of the tag division. Great tag team action on display, guys.
Unapologetic to their core, selfish to their core. This is the Judgment Day.
Well, the Judgment Day don't care who they offend or who they tick off because they always have the numbers.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Making their way to the ring, accompanied by Dominic Mysterio, at a combined weight of 370 pounds. Finn Balor and J.D. McDonough, the Judgment Day.
Always in full force when the Judgment Day is around. It's never quite a fair fight.
Strength in numbers. It's not Judgment Day's fault the competition isn't as prepared for battle.
It's hard to be prepared to be jumped from behind or blindsided during a match.
Unless you're always prepared, like the Judgment Day.
The team that has long proclaimed to run Monday Night Raw, heck, all of WWE.
Well, the Judgment Day are more than just a team. They're a unit, a family.
A family that'll stab you in the back if they think you've outgrown them or if you've gotten too big to control.
Well, sometimes you gotta get rid of your toxic family members.
The War Raiders are back.
A team that has been dominant in tag team wrestling for over a decade.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 552 pounds, the World Tag Team Champions, Ivar and Eric, the War Raiders.
Held championships on multiple brands in WWE and nearly every continent before that.
Two terrifying and powerful individuals. The Judgment Day is assembled here with nothing but menacing looks on their faces. They're out to do some serious damage here tonight.
Aren't they always? The Judgment Day approaches every match with astounding ferocity. They're not here to make friends or to compete fairly.
Good point, Byron. Judgment Day has made a pretty successful career out of bending the rules and using any advantage they can find in the ring.
And with the War Raiders involved, this match is going to be more like an all-out war. There is nothing Eric and Ivar love more than charging head first into battle.
This is a duo that fully embraces brutal physicality inside the ring. They like to attack first and hit hard.
Kick to the stomach.
And now placed in the corner. Ooh, painful knee.
Great reaction from JD.
He is looking to do some serious harm.
Capitalizing on JD's mistake.
Ooh, punch connects.
Both targeting the stomach.
Uh-oh, uh-oh. Alley-oop.
And now the tag. Tag
was made.
And that might have just crushed the sternum. Ooh, he fends that off. Forearm to the jaw. Oof.
Oh, stop to the tummy.
Tummy? This is why it's good to have a manager. Good to have an ally who wants you to win as badly as you do. And will introduce any tool to produce victory.
Double leg takedown. Crushing double stomp.
The official clearing the area as this match continues on. Oh, a forearm smash. What an elbow drop.
Right to the heart.
Manages to land a big headbutt. Getting carried to a vulnerable position here. The count continues.
Time to get back in there. He beats the count. Barely.
Placing him in the corner. Knee lift. Oh, my God, in the spine.
That'll make your legs go numb. That's a good tag.
Tag made. Double team coming. This is going to be nasty. Around the rock. He's no longer looking at his best. Sit out reverse pile driver. Ouch.
Nicely done.
Tag.
With authority.
Debilitating attacks like that are exactly how you create a big opening.
Sent right into the corner. Wicked clothesline.
Getting the cover here. Eye in the end.
And a shoulder in the air.
Not getting a 2 count at this point has to be frustrating.
Pull the hair. And turning it into a... No, it's roll up. He forces a break before the count of 2.
These men knew this match was going to be hard fought. Right to the kidneys from behind. Whoa, just floating through the air.
Trapping the arm.
Crossface and...
I think he's going to tap out. Maybe not.
Big time clothesline.
Good grief.
Big shot block. That'll stop you in your tracks. Oh, the heel hook. Stretch.
Dazzle set up in the corner of the ring. Oh, my God. Ivar with a spin kick of doom.
Oh, this superstar using the rope as a weapon. This is uncalled for. Come on.
Here's the pin attempt. A defiant kick out after 1.
Somehow still in this fight.
Hold on a second. He might be finding a submission hold here. Targeted.
Escape and a takedown.
What a counter!
Countering each other again and again.
Great reaction from JD.
Finn Balor tags in.
Balor with the kick. Balor on the move. On the basement drop kick. We are seeing a next level performance from these competitors tonight.
They've shown a lot of resiliency. You have to give them that. And just when he needed it most, he got the tag.
Scoop slam! And heading up top.
From the top.
Oh my God, what a move! Eric gets countered. Oh, he had that scouted. Clothesline!
What impact. Leaning on the turnbuckle here.
Finn left unprotected. Ooh, clothesline delivered. Balor's in deep peril here.
Makes the cover. Stopping the ref's count at 2. Thought he had him.
You've got to be kidding me. Everyone is out of their seats right now.
All eyes are glued on the action in front of them. Climbing to the top. What's he have in store?
Being sized up. He might regret getting back up.
Take off. Tremendous drop kick.
From the outside. That was awesome.
Balor has him in the drop zone.
Then Balor up top. Did Balor secure a win? Keeps his team in this one. Connecting with a sharp elbow.
This is not looking good for him.
Yeah, he could really use a miracle right about now.
Boom! What's this, Corey?
I think they're looking for the Romero special.
Oh, no, it's over.
There it is.
This is locked in deep.
Look at...
Needs to escape and does. Gets free from that painful hold. Sit-down jawbreaker.
You can pick up your teeth in the third round. Oh, looking to triple the leg. Oh, my gosh, what impact. Eyeball with a spin kick of doom. Arm extended, tags his teammate in.
The WWE Universe is pouring more fuel on his fire right now.
Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move. Up across the shoulders and
The old Ireland's call. And quickly now, shoulders down for the win.
I can't believe this atmosphere.
everyone wanted a banger, and boy, you got it.
Shoulder clothesline.
That's a good tag.
Tag made here. Oh, this is going to be bad.
And a hammer fist right across the collarbone.
And he's being somewhat backed into a corner right now.
This has been an arduous tag match, but you could be in much worse shape.
Inverted face lock.
Driven down with an elbow to the heart.
Immediate cover after the impact. 2.
And they score the win. What a tag match.
Here are your winners.
Finn Balor is the one to put this one away for the team.
For my money, these two just might be the best tag team on the roster today.
Here comes Sol Ruca.
And she is riding that wave of momentum.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Honolulu, Hawaii, Sol Ruca.
Sol Ruca has plenty of skill, but she may be a bit too fun-loving at times.
Oh, believe me, Corey, Ruca is serious when the bell rings.
She is in for a fight tonight against Liv Morgan, a competitor with so much heart.
Here comes a great competitor with
And
awful
her
taste.
opponent, representing the Judgment Day from Elmwood Park, New Jersey, Liv Morgan.
Next level methodical, always gets what she wants.
Liv Morgan rocked Judgment Day, captured the Women's Championship, and most importantly, seduced Dom.
Well, Liv Morgan proved she could win the big one. She completed her revenge tour, and now we're about to see what's next.
Sol Ruca has an aerial style all her own. She's redefined the definition of cool with a swagger that mows down opponents and keeps them guessing.
From acrobatics and surfing to skateboarding and snowboarding, Ruca's a true athlete who's at her best when she's moving.
We know Ruca's always ready to fly and creates her own lane, but she must remember how to win when she's forced to rely on ground attacks.
But if there's one thing Liv Morgan loves, it's wreaking havoc. When Liv puts her body on the line, she doesn't care if something bad happens to her, as long as something worse happens to her opponent. Into the twisting splash. Nice. Incredible agility. When you have the skill, you flaunt it, and you make it hurt, too. She's trying to drain some energy with that early cover.
Head scissor.
Double stop.
You can never quite judge a book by its cover, and Liv Morgan is living proof of that. Liv's proven to be a competitor you never quite take at face value.
Which is advantageous for Liv, Cole. Her cunning is arguably her greatest asset and can only help her out in this match. No doubt Liv's going to use her brains to get the advantage here tonight. Both athletes showing incredible reflexes here.
She managed to avoid that offense.
No, someone call a dentist.
Cut off with a kick to the gut. Oh, vicious knee lift.
And then the poison rana. That's a prime example of pulling out all the stops towards a victory.
It just goes to show you, sometimes you've got to dig deep to compete.
Attacking the arm.
Great way to break down your opponent.
Sol gets fended off. Ow! Foot meet back. And Sol getting some pushback there.
Liv caught her opponent with that innovative attack.
From the top. And no one there.
Drop toe hold takedown.
What a takedown.
Look at this. She continues to fight. She won't be denied. Nice drop kick. Ruca averts the attack.
Answer after answer for each other's offense.
Drop kick.
And Ruca is clearly looking for a fight here.
What a forearm.
Right on target with a stop to the gut.
Flapjack. She's starting to wear down here.
Oh, no.
No one expected this.
You know, she's got some serious nerve trying to cause some sort of distraction now.
It's brilliant. Jumping complete shot.
Face first.
Liv could have this one.
What a kick attitude.
What is it going to take to keep her down?
The answer might be more than her opponent can offer.
And Liv Morgan truly thought she'd finished it. She can't let this get to her, though. She has to keep going. Morgan with an opening to go high.
From the top. Oh, flattening the opposition.
Oh, right on the arm.
Not good.
Liv Morgan, a hammer lock.
SOS. Liv has her marked.
He pulls off the reversal. Quick thinking that time.
Anticipated that.
With a 2-on-1 face breaker.
Game-changing maneuver from Liv.
Like I said, no wasted motion, no wasted intent.
She's going for the victory. It's all over. Liv Morgan got it done.
Here is your winner, Liv Morgan!
And you can't ignore just how much the previous distraction shifted the tide of this match. Tried to stay vigilant the whole time, but it proved too much in the end.
Props to them for not letting the distractions get to them, to tuning out the noise and getting the job done.
If anything, the distraction worked as the perfect motivation to get them into gear. I don't hear a thank you, though.
Corey, I just don't get how your mind works sometimes.